An ACoS of 78.8% created a painful dilemma.
Keep advertising and watch profits disappear, or stop spending and immediately lose traffic and orders. How did this lighting store use DeepBI to regain control?
The store had more than 100 ASINs, with a complex parent-child variation structure and a healthy volume of clicks. Yet the operations team was still manually filtering search terms and adjusting bids and budgets. Every action felt like putting out another fire, while no one could clearly see where the money was actually leaking. DeepBI stepped in quickly, but it did not begin by promising rapid growth. Instead, it brought ad spend, sales, search terms, competitor ASINs, SKU performance and inventory status into a single operating view. The question changed from should we stop advertising to which traffic sources and products are still worth investing in. After the diagnosis, the strategy was not simply to reduce everything. Buyer search terms that had already generated orders and delivered relatively healthy ACoS could be used as new testing signals in the keyword expansion process. Competitor ASINs that had already proven effective could also be used to identify additional, more relevant targeting opportunities. Candidate keywords or products that had not yet received enough exposure could be explored in a controlled manner, rather than increasing bids across all targets at the same time. Once a signal has a history of generating orders, it should no longer be treated the same as completely untested traffic. If it is still converting recently and maintaining a healthy ACoS, it deserves more focused development. By contrast, keywords and ASINs that have already received excessive exposure but continue to generate inefficient spend need tighter controls on impressions and ACoS.
Rather than continued access to budget, this is where DeepBI's value becomes tangible. Both the decision to scale and the decision to pull back are supported by evidence, instead of being used to offset each other based on intuition. The same logic was applied at the SKU level. SKUs that continuously consumed budget while delivering poor results should not be allowed to spend indefinitely. At the same time, shutting them all off indiscriminately could create a sudden loss of traffic within the ad group. The strategy therefore preserved the necessary high-performing units while concentrating more resources on products that offered relatively stronger returns and were currently in stock and able to fulfill orders.
Advertising decisions were no longer based only on the campaign-level ACoS.
The team could return to the more practical business question: which individual product is still worth promoting? Budgets did not always move upward. When inventory fell below a safe level, aggressive advertising could cause the product to sell out before replenishment arrived. It could also waste traffic on listings that were unable to support additional demand. Only when inventory was sufficient and performance had been validated did it make sense to increase budgets gradually. As a result, the advertising rhythm began to follow inventory availability, compete for traffic when stock was healthy, and protect the pace when inventory became tight, rather than waiting for sales to decline before suddenly hitting the brakes. During the first complete optimization cycle, DeepBI-generated ad sales reached $4,883,
while ACoS fell to 27.8%. This was not a final victory celebration. It was a critical validation that reducing ACoS did not require cutting off advertising entirely. From that point forward, the team continued evaluating budgets, priority SKUs, keyword performance, and inventory status together. When the data supported expansion, they scaled gradually instead of returning to blind budget cuts after every short-term fluctuation. 1 year later, monthly sales generated through DeepBI-managed advertising had reached $62,354, while ACoS improved further to 18.2%. The store's total monthly sales also moved above $1,000,000. This outcome did not come from a vague promise of automated optimization. It came from a clearer decision-making framework. First, identify where the money is being spent, then determine which traffic sources, which SKUs, and which stages of the inventory cycle deserve to be scaled.
Amazon Ads, smarter with AI. Optimize your listings.
Lower ACoS and boost organic traffic. Follow DeepBI and contact us for a free, tailored optimization plan.